Akademiks can't ride no wave.
And where's day 2? Okay.
23. What does that mean?
So these two women are like really well. First of all, they put Shorty back on the stand. Y'all gotta hear some of the stuff she was saying. So the first day, like she kind of started getting exposed. Check her out again. And by the way, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to say this. Yo, hey, Cardi B. Cardi B, y'all can clip this. Cardi B. Yo, Cardi B, come to the front of the congregation. I gotta be honest with you. Man, I seen Cardi B at the goddamn Met Gala. Cardi B looked like, fuck the snack, fuck the meal, nigga. She looked like the whole pantry. Looking good, shaped amazing, so cute. And I only say that, I know she's my friend, but I do say that to say, this tells you all you need to know about these niggas in general. If you have Cardi B, worth over $300 million, look fine as ever, look like the fuck the snack. She looked like the snack, the dinner, the appetizer, the dessert, all that in one. Look at her. And a nigga would rather cheat on her with some butterbean, butterface chick with a BBL just because it's convenient. Y'all chicks need to realize you're cooked. You're cooked. I'm sorry to tell you. You're cooked. Like, if, put it like this, you with the $300 million queen. Look at her. Look. This how she coming. And a nigga would still cheat with this. A 45-year-old, end of the road, badly botched type of chick. It is what it is, Chad. I hate to tell y'all. And this is why, like, you know, I feel bad for women because a lot of them have the mentality that, nah, like, y'all look so good, like a nigga won't. Yo, Stefon Diggs, like, Stefon Diggs was down to put his dick wherever, man. It just is what it is. The nigga got Cardi B at home and cheated with this, dog. And I can't say I blame him. Why? Because us men do shit like that. We will cheat on your ass with the most bummest chick. Yes, it just don't make sense. It's not for you to understand. Anyway, let's get into her testimony a little bit.
She's sitting in this room right now?
Yes.
And she helped you prepare for your testimony in this case, right?
She came to support me.
She came to the meeting with the Commonwealth's lawyer to help prepare you for your testimony in this case, correct?
I don't know how to answer that question.
You can't answer that question under oath, ma'am?
No,
You met with the prosecutor last Thursday, right? With your lawyer, right?
I was told to have a lawyer because you guys asked me to plead the fifth on some things. So I was instructed to have my lawyer come.
So your testimony under oath is that the Commonwealth's attorney instructed you to bring your private lawyer?
Or a lawyer that you guys offered a lawyer, so I brought my private lawyer.
I'm sorry, when you say you guys, do you mean me, defense counsel for Mr. Diggs?
Yes.
Is your testimony under oath that I had some role in your preparation session with the district attorney's office to prepare you for your testimony in this case?
I was told that the defense said I needed to have a lawyer, or they were going to provide a lawyer, something in that context, about pleading the fifth, about messages. So I brought my lawyer, which was when I walked to the side of the judge yesterday.
Your personal lawyer is here today, correct?
My workers' comp.
She's with the law firm of Boston Law. That's a law firm here in Dorchester, Massachusetts.
Ma'am, I think that was I apologize.
Okay, it took a break. Hold on, let's just get back to it. I'm sorry.
Responsible for answering questions.
Okay. So at one point, the judge has to, like, you know, kind of scold her because she's constantly, like, answering questions and bringing up other shit. Like one time they're asking her something. She brings up her ex-boyfriend and her past trauma to answer. And they're like, nobody asked you about your ex-boyfriend. You can't keep bringing up other stuff that has nothing to do with the case. Here we go. Here we go.
And it's our critique. If you don't understand a question, you can say that. And I'm sure counsel will rephrase. If you can't hear a question, tell them that as well. But courtrooms function in, and especially trials, unfold in a question and answer format. This is not an opportunity for you to interject your own narrative and evade responding to questions the court deems appropriate. And if you continue to do so, your entire testimony may be stricken. Am I clear?
Yes.
Of the jurors.
So the judge says, hey, listen, you got to answer the questions, yes or no. Don't bring in like, oh, well, the reason why I said this is because back in the day, somebody did that to me. Nobody cares. Answer the questions as is. And if you keep adding additional info that has nothing to do with the questions or answering the questions, we're going to strike your whole testimony.
All rise, jurors enter.
Yeah, Chad, she definitely thought this was an easy lick. Thought it was an easy lick, Chad.
Jurors, at this point, I just want to be clear on one point, all right? And it's the following. You may not consider anything you heard that was stricken from the record. When an answer is stricken from the record, it does not exist. And in determining what the facts are from this case, you're sworn to determine those facts solely and exclusively from the evidence presented, and you may not consider any answer that I have stricken. All right? All right, thank you.
Proceed, Your Honor.
You may proceed. Thank you, counsel.
Ms. Adams, 3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs, correct?
Wow. Big news. So 3 weeks ago, her lawyers asked Stefon Diggs for $5.5 million. She even looked guilty. Look at her ass, man.
That is client lawyer privilege. I cannot speak on that.
That's client lawyer privilege, huh? What the fuck? What are you talking about?
You believe that your lawyer's communications to Stefon Diggs are covered by your attorney-client privilege, ma'am?
Ooh. Shit, they getting her. Oh, so let me tell you how attorney-client privilege works. Attorney-client privilege works that what you say to your attorney, no one could ever force the attorney to repeat that or to tell the nature of the conversation. However, you have to speak to the attorney without the presence of anyone else. How do I know? I have a dog bite case. I try to put my assistant on it to deal with the lawyer because it's just, it's just a dog bite. It's just kind of like some standard shit. I had to go through a whole thing where they're like, you lose attorney-client privilege if your assistant is sitting in and listening to me, or I have to talk to her. Ultimately, I decided not to, but yeah, that's kind of how it works.
I can't answer that question. I don't know the answer to that question.
You know that someone on your behalf has demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs, don't you?
I have a workers' comp claim, and
Your Honor?
I've explored all civil options.
Ma'am,
I don't understand.
are
the
you
question.
able to
Sorry.
answer
No.
that question?
No, I'm
Counsel,
not.
Your ass understand the question, man. Your ass trying to stick that nigga up, man. Stop it. You just not trying to, like, what happened to your lawyer? Your lawyer's supposed to object or something like that. You basically have been left out there with no type of legal representation. That's why you're looking crazy.
restate the question, please.
You know that someone on your behalf has demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs.
Do you know that, Miss Adams?
No. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to answer the question. I don't understand.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
You want?
Thank you.
Yo, they just said no further question. You know why? Because she's sound guilty already.
Your Honor, before we direct, may we be heard at sidebar?
Of course. Thank you.
You take a sidebar.
Is you high, bitch? Who the fuck give you money for your business? Who the fuck gotta give you money for your business?
She's reading text.
I don't gotta do a motherfucking thing. And you can get whoever you want. You got my address. Tell them to come take the money then. Fuck you talking about. I said bet. Pussy. I said pussy. Show me I'm pussy. Will do.
That's all.
That's it.
In your experience as a personal chef, is it common practice that when chefs get sent away, they get paid for the week that they get sent away?
Yes.
Objection. Your
Because
Honor.
that's the only job I have.
And I know on cross it came out that you made a public statement where you said, "I have never sought money to settle this case." When you said this case, was that referring to the criminal case? Or?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions.
Very briefly, Your Honor, if I may.
Go ahead.
That series of text messages that you just read, that was in response to you saying after you were fired by Mr. Diggs, you will be paying me out for the season and the money, I'm sorry, and this is on page 113 of Exhibit 3. You will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasted my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on, right?
Yes.
So when he said he wouldn't be paying you, he was referring to your demand that after you leave your employment on December 2nd, he nonetheless continued to pay you $2,000 a week for the rest of the New England Patriots football season while you were not working for him, right?
That's not how it goes.
You will be paying me out for the season, right?
I was a contracted employee.
It's a yes or no question, ma'am.
I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry.
And before you said that, if you turn just one page back to page 112, what Mr. Diggs said to you that you were responding to was, "I'ma leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. I appreciate you. Hate it even got to this." That's what you were responding to when you told him he would be paying you out for the season, right?
No, it's a full context of those messages.
Ma'am, was the message that came from Mr. Diggs that preceded your demand that you be paid out for the season, "Thank you for cooking for me this season. I appreciate you. I'ma leave you be."
Can you say that again?
Oh
You
my
can look
gosh,
right down
she being
there
obtuse.
on page 112. "I'ma leave you be."
What was your question?
I'm not finished. "Thank you for cooking for me for this season." You can read along and correct me if I get it wrong. "I appreciate you. Hate it even got like this." Right?
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. And you were really hoping that Mr. Diggs would give you some money so you could open your own restaurant, weren't you?
Objection.
That was our agreement.
That was what you wanted him to give you, right?
That was an agreement.
Ma'am, is this a contract suit?
Objection.
This is an assault.
That objection is sustained. Witness doesn't have to answer.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. Thank you.
There's no question in front of the witness.
You wanted him to pay you to open your own restaurant, right?
I want him to pay me past wages.
Okay. Just one moment, Your Honor, please.
She's getting uncomfortable, y'all.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else?
No redirect, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
All
You may
right,
step
so
down.
she gets off the stand. Now, the person I got some interest in stuff is this woman here. Check this out. This woman right here.
Just watch your step. You're going to remain standing and face it.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You may sit or stand, whatever you feel comfortable.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Could you please state your name for the record and spell your last name?
Janelle Sales, S-A-L-E-S.
Where are you from?
Maryland.
What do you do for a living, Miss Salas?
I am the Chief of Staff to Mr. Diggs.
When you say Mr. Diggs, is that Stefon Diggs?
Correct.
How long have you been Mr. Diggs' Chief of Staff?
Since July 2023.
What are your responsibilities? What do you do day to day as his Chief of Staff?
I manage all the moving parts. It also varies between during the season or off season, calendar management, vendor management, and I'm pretty much the liaison between his marketing and talent agency. If I need to speak to finance, anything that comes up with his agent, anything personal, family related.
Sounds like quite a bit there. Okay. You said it varies by whether it's in the off season or the
Surprised
season.
he not
What does
fucking
that
her
mean?
too.
So during the season, the calendar is pretty much structured for about 20 weeks, depending how long it goes, from camp all the way until the end of the season. So there's a strict schedule day to day, pretty much from 7 to 6 p.m. And then off season, it varies between training, traveling, and other business commitments.
Okay. And so you've been saying season and off season. Fair to say Mr. Diggs is a professional football player?
Correct.
Right. And so that would be the football season?
Correct.
You said that in the off season, in the regular season, there is kind of schedules that you have to liaise with the team on, correct?
Correct.
Right. In the off season, it's more a schedule that you and Mr. Diggs can set then?
Correct.
When is the football season? What time of year?
Preseason, I would say July. So that's when we start preparing for camp. And then it starts, the actual NFL preseason is August. And then the official NFL season begins in September.
She knows her shit.
And when does it end?
If you go all the way through January and February.
All right. So December is during the
Season.
NFL season?
Regular season.
Regular season. Among the things I think you just mentioned that you have to kind of arrange is living arrangements, places to live,
Correct.
right? And have you lived in different places, or have you
Correct.
helped kind of secure
Yes.
housing over different places?
Yes.
And where's that been the last few years?
When I first started with him, it was between Buffalo, Houston, Miami, and then as of the past season, Dedham, Massachusetts.
All right. How did that house in Dedham, Massachusetts, come to be the place where Mr. Diggs lived?
I got connected with a realtor through a mutual business associate, and he found this open home for rent because the goal is to rent a home. And so they found this space, and we looked at it. We did the walkthrough, and it was pretty much the only one that was really available in the area because it was super limited, and it fit
Let
the
me
needs.
just stop you there. I'm sorry.
okay.
So you were involved essentially in setting up that house?
Correct.
All right. I want to talk to you for a moment as well about other employees, contractors, those types of things.
Okay.
Are you involved at all in hiring or kind of arranging different services?
Yes.
Right? And so what would those be, generally speaking?
During the season, it would be his wellness and maintenance schedule. So it's massage therapists, nurses for his IV therapy, hair, nails, esthetician, just pretty much did regular maintenance on his body to just keep him going throughout the season.
Okay. And in terms of any other employees, have you had to try to, arrange for flights,
Yes.
drivers?
Correct.
She like the
What
Christina
about the
Karam,
chef?
if you remember who that is.
This past one, we were just familiar. He was friends with her.
All right. Let me go back before. Have you hired chefs before in the
Correct.
past?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Yes.
In terms of just kind of the process of hiring drivers, chefs, masseuses, anybody else, is there a normal process for engaging someone for their services?
We vet them out. I typically have I ask someone that was already a trusted resource, and I vet them out through them. We get paperwork. We come to agreements to terms. Sometimes they have a contract. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have an NDA. Sometimes they don't. It really is dependent on the relationship, and also, especially if they're new, they get the full-on package, basically. NDA,
All the paperwork you just
W-9,
described.
correct.
Okay. So you mentioned you didn't have paperwork for the most recent chef. Is that fair to say?
Correct.
And what's that person's name?
Mila
Do you know Mila's last name?
Adams,
All right. When
the
did
chef.
Mila Adams start working as the chef?
July of 2025.
Where did she work?
In Dedham at the house.
All right.
All right, whatever, man. Okay, so are you guys kind of keeping up here with kind of how they're kind of breaking it down? This is the chief of staff. I wouldn't be surprised if he was fucking her too. He's just giving out titles. The fuck do you need a chief of staff to be at Stefon Diggs' crib? The nigga ain't doing nothing special, right?
Did she live in the house as well?
Correct.
Who were the other people who spent time in that house?
Probably midnight, and we probably didn't get out of there until 2 a.m.
Got it.
maybe
At least you
1
know about
a.m., 2
football.
a.m.
So that morning you said you were getting a hair appointment? Mm-hmm. Where was that?
It was at the Dry Bar in Chestnut Hill, and my appointment was at 10 a.m.
How did you get there?
I drove.
Do you have a car?
No,
Whose car did you drive?
I drove Mr. Diggs' car.
Got it. And how long did that take you to get to the hair appointment, if you remember?
About 30, 35 minutes because of traffic and the weather.
You mentioned that there was a Ring video system. Mm-hmm. I'm going to ask you to take a look at a video that is on Exhibit 11.
Y'all think Stefon was fucking her too? Sometimes you do need a little torta on the roster.
One moment. That's fine.
All right, come on now.
It's only about 3 seconds. All right, so do you recognize what that depicts?
Yes, it's the car returning home.
And is that you driving the car?
Yes.
All right. And the timestamp on that indicates it's 12:59:59 Eastern Standard Time. So it's just about 1 p.m. Is that consistent with your recollection when you got
Yes.
home?
Yes.
What were you doing that day after you got your hair done?
I was coordinating our travels because I was getting updates from the airport regarding the change of airports, change of planes, and trying to just get everybody together
Okay.
to be ready to leave by the end of the night.
So you were working.
Correct.
And was there an area where you worked in the house?
In the kitchen, in the small little dining table, like in between the kitchen and the living room.
Okay. I'm going to ask Ms. Silva to play one more video for us. That's going to be 183725 on Exhibit 11. Coordinate. You said you were downstairs? Mm-hmm. Did you see anybody else walking around downstairs during that afternoon?
Mila was there, his brother was there, and his childhood best friend, and another friend was also arriving in, who had flown in to go to Miami with us.
Okay. You said Mila was there. Did you see her that afternoon?
Yes.
What did she look like?
She looked like she was going to work out. She had workout clothes on. She complimented on my hair. Just regular, just walking around the kitchen, probably around the house. Nothing out of the usual.
Okay. That afternoon, did you, is that the only time you saw Miss Adams? You see her again as the
Towards
day went on?
in the evening, closer to the evening.
So after dark?
Yes, it was because it was getting dark at like 3 o'clock at that time. So by like 3:30, 4 o'clock, maybe closer to 4:30, it was like dark.
Okay. And so sometime after that, you think you saw Miss Adams again?
Yes, because I was sitting in the kitchen and she had asked me if I purchased her flight.
The flight, was that a flight to Atlanta?
Correct.
And when you spoke to her that afternoon in the kitchen, did you observe anything on her face?
No,
Anything on her neck?
no,
Did you see any redness or swelling?
no,
Was she
So after the beatdown, nobody could see swellings or bruises.
crying at all?
no.
What was she doing?
She was walking around looking for a piece of a paper and a pen to write a card, I guess, write a note to him for his birthday gift.
When you say to him, is that to Mr. Diggs?
Correct.
That's that November 29th birthday you just referenced?
Yes.
That afternoon, was there anything on Mr. Diggs' schedule?
He had ozone therapy and massage.
So is that a nurse who comes and does fluids?
Yes.
And a massage, you said?
He has a massage therapist.
What time were those appointments?
I believe I told them both to come at 5.
Do you remember if those individuals actually...
Basically was speaking, she was on the stand, and she's one of those people who was employed by Mr. Diggs, and she has been, it's clear that people have been frustrated with the chef, but she describes a whole lot of things about the chef. And again, remember, this is the day where we even got a verdict.
45 minutes to get to the airport, so probably between 7 to 7. I've left around before 7:30.
Hold on,
Yes.
So is it the encounter you had in the kitchen
Yes.
with the pen and the card, I think you mentioned?
Yeah, she was running to go to his room to put it on, I guess, his gifts that she was giving him.
Now, this is the interesting part, chat. And this is one of the reasons why this case is like bullshit. So the woman claims she's like almost strangled by Stefon Diggs, right? She's dancing afterwards, and supposedly Stefon Diggs' birthday was coming up or just happened. She wanted to go give him a gift. Who gives the guy who just choked you nearly to death a gift?
Did you end up speaking to Mr. Diggs later that evening?
Yes.
And did you see any of those, the card or the presents that you
Yes, there were 2 boxes on his bed from Chanel. One he had opened up and he put on after his massage, and we were getting ready to leave. I told him, we got to pack, we got to go, we got to make this flight. He put the beanie on. There was another box that was unopened, and then there was a green Post-it with whatever note she had on it telling for his birthday.
All right. prior to, speaking of Mr. Diggs, prior to arranging for
Yes.
Miss Adams' Uber, did you hear anything that afternoon?
No,
Any screams?
no,
Okay, so that would have been when the choking and strangulation happened.
Slam doors?
no,
Anything out of the ordinary?
no.
Do you know if Miss Adams cooked dinner that night?
It was like a hot dog. It was like and there was like mustard on it, but it was like left on the counter and it was like dried up. And then in the room, it was like dried up.
Chat, I love when these women take the stand. We get to see transparent wise who didn't like who, because they throw really slick shade. Remember, this is a chef who, number one, we know she ain't no chef like that, but I'm pretty sure she's prideful of her work. And this woman, she just, oh yeah, did she cook dinner? Yeah, it was a hot dog. You got to hear the shade. It was dried up.
So there was like 2 that were made.
Let me back you up on that. Do you know if she did cook dinner that night?
She did.
Where did she do that?
In the kitchen.
And what time did you see that?
I just remember the food being like prepared
Okay.
already.
And you mentioned it was a hot dog or something like that?
Yeah, it was like a hot dog, or like, like Auntie Anne's when they have like the pretzel dogs. It kind of looked like that, but it just looked dried up.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That dried up is a little shade. That's the shade.
That night, did you all leave for Miami?
Yes.
If I may have one moment.
Now, keep in mind, this is the trip that she didn't get to go on. So she made a dried up hot dog. He already told her she can't come on the trip. And look like this one goes on the trip. Is this the Lauren girl? This is not the Lauren girl, right? If Stefon Diggs was fucking her, yo, chat. If Stefon Diggs was fucking her too, yo, Cardi B, respectfully, mommy, you look too good and you didn't stand a chance. That nigga would stick his dick in any fucking thing. If he was fucking her too, you're cooked. And a lot of women, I said this earlier about Cardi B. I said, Cardi B, I looked at her at the Met Gala. She's looking like a snack. Look, Cardi B Met Gala, she's looking good. But when you look this good and a nigga will fuck a ogre, you gotta know when to hold him and when to fold him. There's nothing you could do to keep that nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing. This isn't the one called Laura, right? Because the person had said the Lauren person. The chef said Lauren also had a sexual relationship with Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs, Lauren. I'm gonna see if I could find that. Is it Lauren or Laura? I think it's Laura. By the way, I think the chef also took the stand and wanted to air him out a lot. Like a lot of things she probably was keeping as a secret. When she went to the stand, she started telling the truth. She started being like, yeah, he's fucking her. I think, even if she didn't go to jail, which, by the way, I'll play you in a little bit, he was acquitted. He wanted to put out all the truths. She wanted to put out all the truths that to fuck up all the situations. And now everybody knows what's going on. Is it Laura? Chat, what was the other person? It was like Laura or something like that. Mila Stefon beef with Laura. I think it's Laura. You don't know who I'm talking about? It's not Laura Loomer. I think it's Lauren. I want to see how she looks. Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to figure it out. So we got to go back to the first day of trial. Law and crimes. Okay. We're going to figure out who this person is because it's going to help me understand the story a little bit better. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Give me a second. Law and crime trials. The new girl, there's something about her why he was fucking her more and wanted to bring her places, but not the old girl. There's always something, chat. There's always something. Let's go to scroll down. What was the first day? The first day of this trial was here. That's day 1. Okay, she gets on the stand around here. No, here. No, here. No, here. No, here.
Bedroom.
I'm blindly scrolling. Okay, this is opening statements. She comes on in the afternoon. Right here. Bingo.
What, 8 feet? I don't know them. No. A nice amount of feet.
Okay, so some amount of distance from it. You said he leans against the dresser?
Okay.
He asked me to come here. He walked across the room and like leaned back on the dresser.
This is her describing the assault day 1.
Okay, and just to give a kind of a sense, where's the dresser in the room?
Okay, now I got to go back.
Mr. Diggs confronted me. She sent me a message first, per his instruction.
Okay, that's the girl we're trying to figure out who she is. Okay, chat? I'm going to tell you why. It's all going to make sense when we figure out who she is.
We got in an argument after Mr. Diggs confronted me.
Now, remember the story that this is all emanating from. There's another girl who's a newer girl that Stefon is also fucking, and that girl comes to Stefon Diggs and says, hey, listen, you know, the leak in your operation is your old bitch. She's telling your baby mamas who you're fucking. And Stefon Diggs don't like that. So it's this new girl who's fucking it up for the old girl.
I can't quite answer that.
Okay, yeah, she's talking about this new girl. Here we go.
Lindsay Boland, it works for Mr. Diggs.
Here we go.
Boland,
no, it's Lindsay.
And this person, she didn't like me. That fact that I was in the house.
So you mentioned Lindsay Boland. Who's that person?
Lindsay Boland, it worked.
Lindsay. It's Lindsay. Thank you. So, all right, I'm going to find this person. Stefon Diggs, Lindsay. Lindsay Boland. Or Boland or something of the sort. Let me see. Okay. Boland. Okay, we got to find Lindsay Boland. Who is Lindsay Boland? Does anyone know? You guys help me. Lindsay Boland. Is it Boylan or Bolin? Lindsay. Stefon Diggs. I'm trying to find her. Oh, chat. Didn't I tell you? Yo, I'm sick and tired of being right, and y'all don't give me no type of credit. Like, yo, well, no matter what they say about you, you are always fucking right. You're always right. Didn't I tell you? I didn't even see this chick. I said, based on the story I'm hearing, this woman, the chef, looks like she's in her 40s. I said, I guarantee that the new young girl is probably a younger girl that's a little bit more attractive that got the ear, and probably he wants to have sex with the younger girl a little bit more than the older girl at this point. And what happened is the younger girl realizes, yeah, he want me physically more right now, but I could get this old bitch out the paint. Remember, the old chick, Mila, she's living in the house. She's the only girl he employs that he's fucking that lives in the house. So you know what the new girl is saying? I got to get this bitch out the house. I got to get her kicked out, right? Because they're all jostling for that main side bitch position. Look at who the side chick supposedly is. And this is coming from the public court opinion. This is the Instagram page, if this is true. Chat, come on now. It's always a chick like this, chat. It's always a chick like this. Come on now. Come on now. They said Stefon Diggs on trial because allegedly this white woman, so apparently it's a white woman, who works for him, has an intimate relationship with him and set the events in motion out of jealousy towards the victim, a black woman. Look at her. She got an Instagram page? Oh, this is them right there. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes, chat. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was knocking the cobwebs off this pussy. Oh, yeah. Chat, I told you, man. Chat, am I ever wrong? This one in court looking like this. He get a little younger, a little bit more attractive. She probably a little freaky. You know? This one spits. This one swallows. You know how it goes, chat. By the way, I like how this Instagram page trying to frame it like this a white woman messed it up. No, this shit was fucked from the beginning. Women are always going to jostle for a position, white, black, no matter what color they are. So what's crazy is Lindsay's best friend with BM number 5. So you know what's interesting? If this comment is true, it says Lindsay is best friends with his BM number 5. Well, you're really close friends with Cardi B. So all of his baby mamas are friends with his workers that he fucks all of them. Somebody says, so none of his baby mamas or girlfriend thought it was weird or a red flag that he was housing and paying these IG model chicks? Yo, that's a cold game. I can't even hate on it. Like, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's a bro hitting everything. Do we have a her last name does not belong to Hispanic or Latino descendants. Does anyone know her Instagram name? Does anyone know her Instagram name, Chad? People keep saying jealousy. That's not jealousy. Y'all are both side chicks. It's not jealous. Both of them just want to get to the position of being the main chick. But not really the main chick, because the main chick's Cardi B. You just want to get to the position of being, getting the most perks. Does anyone know her at name? Anyone know her at name? It's Lindsay Dawn. Let's look. Huh? Oh, this is her. Oh, man. Oh, man. Stefon Diggs like him. He like him all type of ways. Oh, yeah. She was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stefon's hitting this too. So apparently she was working for him. Yeah, okay. Ah. So now Cat's out the bag, though. So all of his girlfriends or his baby mamas now know, damn, she got some tig old bitties. She got some tig old bitties. Is that lip filler, chat? Let's see her tag photos. Oh, she's tagged in some photos with him. She's tagged in some photos with him. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Stefon Diggs walks over to the sideline. It makes sense to me now, chat.
And this person, she didn't like me. That fact that I was in the house.
So you mentioned Lindsay Golden. Who's that person?
Lindsay Volan, it works for Mr. Diggs.
And how? Like, what does she do?
I can't quite answer that. I just know he provides housing, pays her rent. I don't know. Yeah, she works for him. I don't know. Instagram DM message was sent to his child's mother's friend, and this message was stating that I was telling his personal business.
Keep out of that nigga's business, man. So he was cracking both of them. Let me keep looking at this girl. Holy. What do you rank her, chat? You know, these girls, like what I realized with Stefon Diggs, this girl is bad enough to be a side, not a main, you know? Like, nobody knows her. Like, you get with Cardi B, but, like, you smash this every couple of days or every couple of weeks or whatever, yeah. And by the way, I've met some of Stefon Diggs, like, you know, like, flings. Like, they look bad. Like, these are probably no disrespect to these women because this girl does look attractive. But these are probably the least attractive girls I've seen. I met some chicks in Miami who were supposedly, like, they call themselves exes, but they're probably just side chicks. They were fucking drop dead gorgeous. I'm like, God damn, this bitch is bad. So, yeah, all right. So this is the girl who fucked it up. This is the girl who fucked it up. Makes sense. Is she a stylist or something? Oh, this is Stefon Diggs right here. Yeah. Stefon Diggs right there. She's still getting fucked. She's still getting fucked. And she got the other chick out the paint. Perfect. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Let's go back to this. All right. So now we figured that out. So this was another worker. I'm hoping he's not fucking her, but with Stefon Diggs, you never know. Yo, they said the chef made Stefon Diggs an Oscar Mayer wiener, bro. A dry ass Oscar Mayer wiener, bro.
I just want to recap on one issue.
Okay.
I think you said Miss Adams complimented your hair. Did she tell you anything else?
No. She was like, "Oh, your hair's getting long and it looks good." I was like, "Thank you."
Okay. Did she tell you she was assaulted,
No,
strangled?
no,
You're the chief of staff?
correct.
I have no further questions.
Come over here to a part.
Thank you. Good morning.
He occupied it, but when we did the walkthrough, I was.
Okay, so when you were first looking at the house?
Yes.
But that day you were not in that room?
No,
Okay, so whatever could have happened in that room, you were unaware of anything that could have happened in that room?
correct.
Your Honor.
Sustained in that form.
All right. Anyway,
Have with this job?
It depends on what.
is this another worker? Yo, this nigga hire all bitches, huh?
I had.
You know what I mean? I'm a feminist. I don't want no bunch of niggas around me, man. Fuck out of here.
Say,
Not that I recall.
hear anything unusual?
No.
Who's this?
I don't remember exactly the time, but 5 o'clock.
Wait, she's the head nurse? Ha! Head chef, head nurse. Yo, Stefon Diggs. Hold on, let me see if she got cheekas. Nah, this looks like a plain Jane. This is a plain Jane right here. Not much curvature. Let's see, chat. Oh, look at how Stefon looks at her and be like, yo, nah, this is Becky with the good neck. Becky with the good neck. Becky with the good neck. Come on, look. Oh, he fucking her too. Oh, man, that nigga. Oh, man, that boy fucking everything moving, bro. The way he looked back, you could tell, bro. She sucked him into infinity, bro. Oh, man, this is a, look at how he looking at her. Oh, he fucking this one too, bro. Jesus Christ. You could tell. Look. Eye contact all the way to the wazoo with it. Like, yo.
Should watch yourself. You can remain standing and face the court.
Please raise your right hand.
Yeah, her body a little bit too straight though. Like, nah. But you never know. Sometimes them little white girls that they be wearing these unassuming dress. They don't shop at Body by Raven. They don't shop at Pretty Little Things. So they got some shit that don't really match the curves. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, Chad, have you seen this new sorcery recently? Yo, these chicks got these pants on that create the butt, bro. I swear, like it has like it just creates the cheeks. It's like these spandex, my nigga. And I was like, what the fuck? What type of sorcery is this, bro? Yo, women always got some way to just like fuck up the algorithm, dog. Like they got these joints that like it has a cut where it just shows like the butt being bigger than what it is. You know what I'm talking about?
You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Oh, sure. She's on his side. She's even looking over at him. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me sit or stand.
Hey, Stefon.
Good morning, ma'am. Could you please state your name for the record and spell your last name for the jury?
My name is Juliana Stratoti, Stratoti.
Are you from Massachusetts?
Yes.
What do you do for work?
I'm a registered nurse.
Oh, the head nurse. Oh, yes. Yo, Stefon Diggs, the fucking legend. Head chef, head assistant, head nurse. Yo, oh my God, this guy's too good. This guy's too good. The guy got a living nurse, a living chef, a living maid. This guy got it going on, bruv. Yo, I can't believe women really. Yo, I feel like I've been hating on a nigga. Like, yo, this nigga got game. This nigga got a head doctor in the crib, dog. A head doctor. Like, Jesus Christ. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, chat, this is like high school. Yo, you ever been like, yo, I gotta go see the nurse. Yo, can I get a hall pass to go see the nurse? Yo, this is the head nurse.
Where do you work?
Full time, I work at Mass General Hospital, and then I have a side, a per diem job at the Drip Bar.
What is the Drip Bar?
Drip Bar is a wellness and hydration service. It's a franchise, but we have a location in Foxborough.
Okay. And so what do you do as a nurse for the Drip Bar?
Provide like wellness services, hydration, like extra therapy for people that you don't get prescribed, like at a hospital or through your primary care physician.
Does some of that involve making house calls?
Yes.
Oh my. Yo, Stefon Diggs made me realize I'm living wrong, bro. What's the point of having millions if you don't got a living chef that got a BBL who twerking while making you an omelet? You know what I mean? That could extract your protein while serving you up a milkshake. Like, come on. You got like, you got an appointment with a physician, but it's a head doctor. Come on. Yo, Stefon Diggs made me realize, what's the point of being rich if you're not hiring these people around? Nah, this is too good. House calls.
December 2nd, 2025, did you do some kind of treatment, a house call that afternoon?
I did.
And where was that?
At Mr. Diggs's house.
How much pussy does one man need? Yo, chat, I thought I was horny. This nigga takes it to another level, bruv. Head nurse, head chef, this shit crazy.
Had you been to that house previously?
Throat therapy, like, what type of, this guy is.
And that was at 7 Schoolmaster Street in Dedham, fair
Yes.
to say? Do you remember what time you got there?
Most of my appointments were 4, 5, or 6 o'clock. I think that day I got there at about 5 o'clock.
I may approach, Your Honor.
Yes, right.
Yo, this nigga fucked
In
everybody.
front of you, I'm going to ask you to take a look at that and tell me if you recognize what that is.
That's me ringing at the front door on the Ring camera.
All right, and is that a fair and accurate depiction of you arriving at the house on December 2nd, 2025?
Yes.
I would move to admit as Exhibit 12.
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you. Be so more.
And I'm going to show you another photograph and ask you to take a look at that.
That's me leaving the house on the Ring camera footage.
All right, is that a fair and accurate depiction of you walking out of that house in the afternoon of December 2nd, 2025?
Yes.
I would move to admit as Exhibit 13.
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you. Be so more.
13. I'm going to put Exhibit 12 back in front of you and ask you, there's a timestamp at the bottom right corner.
Your Honor, may we be seated in sidebar?
Yes, of course.
Sidebar.
Appointments routinely were. Do you recall what time you got to the house in Dedham that afternoon on December 2nd?
That day I got there at 4:50
Okay. PM?
p.m.
And do you remember when you left the house?
According to the Ring camera footage, it was.
Let me ask you this. Do you remember when you left the house?
I don't remember exactly the time, but all of my appointments were roughly 45 minutes to an hour long.
All right. And so on December 2nd, 2025, do you think, how long do you think you were in the house?
Probably about an hour.
In the house, when you were doing the treatment, where did it actually occur physically inside the house?
In the living room.
So then fair to say you were in that house that afternoon for about an hour, maybe a little less?
Yes.
Okay. Anything out of the ordinary that day?
Not that I recall.
Hear anything unusual?
No.
Did you see anything unusual?
No.
I have no further questions.
May I?
Yes.
Okay, so she was there around that time. Nothing was sticking out.
Had you gone to Mr. Diggs' house prior to this date?
I had
And how many times have you done this before?
a handful of times. I think before that was 2 or 3.
Okay.
After that was a couple.
And without you saying the actual names of any of your clients, what kind of clientele do you have with this job?
It depends on what services they're looking for. So kind of all across the board.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Okay, so they get her off pretty quick.
Thank you.
Okay.
Defense called Stephanie Anastasi.
Or what was in it?
All right. He can't be fucking these ones. No way. No, like, we got to give him some type of credit.
My money, and like somewhere between the 9th, 10th, or 11th, either one of those dates. Yeah, first time in Denham, but not like elsewhere at his house. Wherever he lived before that, I would go.
Got it. And
This was he's fucking the braider. Yo, bro. Yo, man. Yo, this nigga's cracking the fucking hair braider, bro. No way, chat. There's no way he's fucking the hair braider too, bro. No fucking way, bro. Body check.
Just watch your step and remain standing and face the front.
Okay, thank you.
Please raise your right.
Oh, he's fucking a braider. God damn, man. How much pussy does one man need? How much? Even a fucking braider. How much pussy does one man need? Yo, chat, let me tell you this. With the amount of fucking that nigga was doing, I'm surprised he could even make it to the football field. Yo, chat, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, nigga. I do some DIY construction stuff outside my house, and if I bust a nut, I'm weak up there. I'm weak. I'm bringing shit. I'm a little weak. This nigga was probably busting 8-9 nuts a day. How the fuck did he go play football after this? This nigga is a menace. This nigga's a menace. I'm telling you, TMI, but any nigga who busts a nut like you a little bit weaker. You know, that's life force. This nigga was cracking 8-9 holes. Still going to practice. How? Nah, shorty came up here caked up. Like, yo, double cheeked up. Yo, this nigga Stefon Diggs, yo, he probably just needs some nudes to hire you. Yo, what's up? Y'all need to get my hair done. All right. What, you want to see some proof of my work? Just send me the OnlyFans and send me some ass shots. Straight up.
Just watch your step and remain standing and face the front.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may sit or stand.
good afternoon, ma'am. Could you please state your name for the record and spell your first and your last name?
My name is Shai Charles. It's spelled Xiacharles.
Right. What do you do for a living, ma'am?
I own a hair salon and I braid hair, natural hair.
Oh, she Jamaican too? Oh, man.
And where do you live?
I live in Brooklyn, New York.
You said you own a salon. Do you have an actual physical location?
Yeah, I do.
And is that down in the New York City area as well?
Yes, it's in Crown Heights.
How many clients do you have roughly?
Too many to count. I have lots of clients.
Okay. Is one of them Stefon Diggs?
Yes, it is.
How do you know Mr. Diggs?
I started doing his hair when he played for the Buffalo Bills.
Do you know how many years ago that was?
I'm not good with dates, but whenever he last played for the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you actually do Mr. Diggs's hair, how long does that process actually take?
I'd estimate probably about 3 to 5 hours, anywhere between that. Yeah.
And where have you done Mr. Diggs's hair?
At his house. He travels a lot for work, so wherever he needs me to do his hair, I go.
Is that true of other clients you have as well?
Yeah.
Oh, she Trinidadian. She Trinidadian. My bad. She not Jamaican. She Trinidadian. She Trini.
Have you been inside Mr. Diggs's house in Dedham?
Yes, I have.
All right. Do you know when he lived there?
I don't know when he occupied the space, but I could tell you the first time I went there to do his hair.
When was that?
It was when the season started with the Patriots, probably about July, September, around that time last year.
So that'd be 2025?
Yeah.
Okay. And had you been in Mr. Diggs's and other clients' house
Yeah.
do their hair previously?
Yeah, I have lots of celebrity clients, and obviously they wouldn't want to come to the salon, so I go to them. So wherever they're at, I go meet them there, whether it's a hotel, their house, wherever.
All right, so it sounds like September or July, fall of last year was the first time you were in Mr. Diggs' home in Dedham, but not the first time previously.
Yeah, first time in Denham, but not like elsewhere at his house. Wherever he lived before that, I would go.
Got it. And having done that, did you meet some of the people who were normally around?
Yes,
Do you know a person named Sonny?
yes.
Who's that?
His assistant.
Right. Did you meet any other family members of Mr. Diggs?
Yeah, everybody that's in the house, his brothers, his mom, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet a person named Mila Adams?
Yes, I have.
Who's that?
It was his chef at the time when I met her.
And so when did you meet Mila Adams?
At the same time, I went to the house for the first time, so like around July, September, whenever the season started with the Patriots.
Of
I
last
kinda-
year?
Yeah,
Did you meet at the house?
yeah.
And how much time were you at the house kind of the first time you met Miss Adams?
Probably like less than 24 hours or around that time, because I know I had a client the following day, so I just had to come do his hair. But that was late in the evening, and so I had to leave the following day. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
How long?
Miss Adams?
Yes, it is.
All right. And
Ooh.
did she cook for you?
She made breakfast.
And same question on December 3rd. Did you spend December 3rd with her?
I did.
Did you see any bruises, redness, marks on her face at that time?
No.
So this is basically the day after she claimed she got strangled, and this chick is saying no one's seen. By the way, I think this is the defense case. If you don't know, the prosecution go first, and then the defense gets to put up a case. So they're bringing up a bunch of people to say, hey, you were around and in the vicinity afterwards. Did you see any signs that she was abused? And they're all saying no.
Were you able to see her neck on that day?
Yes, I did.
Were you able to see her chest on that day?
Yes, we all stayed in the same room, so we got dressed and everything together.
Okay, understood. And did you see any marks or bruising or redness?
No.
On any of those areas? Okay. Did you see any such marks or bruises or redness, anything like that, the entire week you spent together?
No.
Okay.
Okay. We can kind of skip through this. Look like they're going to go to a verdict. They take a lunch or something. Okay, this is closing arguments, I
Feel
think.
that way. She didn't want him to think she was trying to quit her job. And she told you she was trying to keep her job. She was trying to get back. She also told the police 4 days later, 5 days later, that she had quit her job on December 2nd. We know that that was a lie. Not just from the fact that she actually told you that that was a lie, but from the actual evidence that you have in this case that is undisputed. That evidence goes on.
This is the prosecutor now.
If you remember Miss Adams' testimony, she said that that was after she had an opportunity to kind of put herself together. She said she cried, she changed her clothing, she kind of started packing. The question you may be having is, why would she act that way? Why was she going out and smiling? Well, I'd suggest to you that
This is a weak-ass prosecutor. He don't even look like he believes the shit he's saying. Why do they even bring this case? This is the prosecutor chat. This nigga don't even look like he believed nothing he's saying, bro. What the fuck?
all the people she was around are people that have known Mr. Diggs much longer than they've known her. I suggest you even consider the relationship she had with Mr. Diggs. He was a sometimes lover, a boss, landlord. He was a athlete, a celebrity, financially powerful, surrounded by people that were all on his payroll that liked him. That when you suggest, when you put that all in consideration, her behavior does make sense in that it was her way of continuing on past that. And she told you that they had a complicated relationship. She said they argued all the time. So that might also make sense as to why she texted them afterwards saying, hey, trying to make amends or trying to figure things out, why she gave the birthday present afterwards.
This prosecutor got a lot. So the prosecutor's trying to explain why she's smiling, dancing, no bruises, gave the nigga a gift after she claimed she got her ass beat or she got strangled. Yeah, I don't think they're going to buy that one, buddy.
In this case, you heard 4 kind of things, right? You heard things that weren't evidence. The openings, these closings, questions, things that were stricken, those are things that aren't evidence. They can kind of give you some context, but those aren't the evidence in and of themselves. You heard the actual evidence. That was the testimony from the witnesses, the videos, photos, and you'll be able to see also all those text messages. The third thing you're going to hear, so things that aren't evidence, things that are evidence, and the law. The judge gave you some preliminary law at the start of the case. She's going to now, once the closings are done, instruct you on the full law. I ask that you give her the...
Okay, I think this is a bad closing. This is instructions for the from the judge. They look like they deliberated for about an hour, right? And they come back, and when they come back, the verdict is read.
Will the jurors and the defendant remain standing? All others may be seated.
Madam Forelady, has your jury agreed upon a verdict?
Yes.
On count 1, strangulation or suffocation, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
On count 2, the charge of assault and battery, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Madam Forelady, members of the jury, hearken to your verdict as the court has recorded it. Upon your oath, you
Not guilty, people.
say that the defendant is not guilty of the count of strangulation or suffocation and not guilty of the count of assault.
Don't cry now, Stefon. That dick of yours got you all in this trouble, man. You fucking too many bitches. And it's not going to stop, Stefon. I'm glad you beat this. Men, we're having a comeback this year as men. A lot of these lying-ass, bitches, it's just not going their way in putting us in jail. It's not going their way in ruining our reputations. Like, I think people are starting to kind of get fair. Remember this whole Believe Women movement? Like, that shit was bullshit because half the bitches were lying. Now it's getting back to a fair place where, people are given the benefit of the doubt. I want to salute the NFL who, when they were confronted by this issue in previous times, they would have normally just suspended this guy without pay indefinitely for conduct detrimental to the team. You know what the Patriots did? The Patriots said they were standing by their player and that they were going to look towards the legal justice system to actually show the truth and bear out all the evidence in front of a jury of his own peers. After this whole process, he's found and he's acquitted, and his NFL career is not ruined because they didn't sideline him. They didn't tell him to go home. They didn't cut him from the team. And I hope he takes this as, even though we're in a different time where I do believe that as men, we're having a little bit more of a leeway where people aren't, just the accusation is just not enough, right? Like, it probably did affect his, reputation for a while, but it's now hopefully people could realize it was a complete bullshit charge. But I do want to say to him, Stefon Diggs, I get it. You have an insatiable appetite for sex and fucking all these chicks, but you have to realize this is going to be cyclical. You have a main girl, 7 baby mamas. Then you have a bunch of employees you're also fucking. There you have a bunch of women who are jostling for position, and you are the money cash cow. You are worth $100 million, and everyone wants to make sure that they're the last bitch that sucked that dick. And if they feel like they're getting pushed out the pitcher, pushed out the equation, getting demoted, they're gonna come with some type of lie if they can't get you back on their side. So again, just be very careful. But I don't think it stops here. If he's gonna continue having like dozens of women, and I'm not telling how much he should not have, but this process is pretty much explaining that it's his own fault. He wanted to be smashing all his workers.
Assault and battery. So say you, Madam Forelady?
Yes.
So say all members.
Somebody say he was cut. He wasn't cut because of this. He wasn't cut because of it. Was he cut? I thought he was on the Patriots. Does Steph? Oh, he was cut from the Patriots. My bad. But he wasn't cut for this. If you ask me, he wasn't cut for this. I just think that he just wasn't producing at the level they need him to produce at.
Members of the jury.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Chat. We don't know if he. Look at it. A little single tear. Yeah.
Please be seated for a moment. Everyone be seated. Jurors, I told you during this trial.
By the way, I could tell his lawyer was amazing. His lawyer here was amazing. I need to look up his name. Probably high-powered attorney too, doing his thing. High-powered.
In my instructions that the verdict was your responsibility and your
Is this his mom?
responsibility
Can't tell.
alone. Jurors, I want to thank each of you for your careful attention and your service throughout this trial. This case has involved a heightened level of public attention. Despite that, you have remained focused on the evidence presented in this courtroom and the law as I instructed you. That is exactly what is required, and it is essential to the fair administration of justice. I recognize that serving as a juror in any case can be demanding, and in a case such as this, it may have required additional patience and sacrifice. The court is grateful for the seriousness and integrity with which you have carried out your responsibilities. Now that your service is complete, you are free to...
Okay, that's it. Wow, interesting.